Thank you. I'm going to set down my erotica. So the World Cup is happening. Who are the World Cup fans? I'm not. I tried. I really did. But then I thought, if I wanted to watch a bunch of men who can't seem to score, I would just go to more open mics. And I feel like I don't need to go to the bars to watch either. I don't need to hang around all those drunks with people fighting and screaming and attacking each other. I already hosted Thanksgiving, so Thanksgiving in my family can get kind of intense. There's a lot of us. I'm one of 8 children, which is too many children. It's pretty clear that my parents' only hobby was fucking, and God's only hobby was making sure they regretted that. Actually, Thanksgiving was okay in my house because familial relations have gotten so much better. I am here to tell you guys that if you have rough relationships with your family, it can get better in time. I never really got along with my parents that well, but I get along so much better with them now that they're both dead. It's like night and day, I have to say. I mean, we still argue, of course, but, it's on my turf, right? They're just sitting there on my bookshelves in their little boxes, and I feel like they're finally being quiet and listening to me for the first time, so it's good. I'm just saying, if you have mom and dad issues, it's going to resolve itself, so it's a waiting game, and you guys have a distinct advantage, so I think you're going to be okay. Generational stuff is weird. I feel like every generation does something that the other generations just don't get. Okay, this is not the best example, but it's the one that came to my mind. And I haven't heard much of it tonight, but the last time I was here at the club, so many young comedians were talking about eating ass. They made it, to hear them tell it, it's like y'all's favorite activity, right? And no judgment from me, no judgment. I will say, however, bacteria is not just a boomer conspiracy, okay? You do with that information what you will. But I get it, every generation has their thing. My grandparents, they used to swallow goldfish as a competition. My parents smoked cigarettes. It's every generation has something they're putting in their mouth that they probably shouldn't, right? When I was young, mine was my geometry teacher, so he gave me the gift of a first time, and I gave him the gift of a lifetime on the sex offender registry. Somebody on the sex offender registry tried to move into my neighborhood last summer, and what you guys need to know about my neighborhood is that I live in the deepest blue, most liberal, Black Lives Matter, unity, all that kind of stuff neighborhood in Madison. But they had a meeting about this guy because they were concerned he might be a Republican. My neighborhood does talk a good game. They think that they're all liberal, and at the same time, they are constantly on that Nextdoor app, just being the most paranoid, fragile white people in the entire world. I got on, and they were freaking out about a van driving around. They're like, did you guys see that van? What's going on with the van? It keeps stopping and starting. What the hell's going on with that van? And I'm like, are you guys talking about that blue van that says Amazon on the side? I think that's good, and I'm out of time, so thanks. Good night.